Well, good evening, and just continuing these 100 messages of breakthrough and working through my book, My Breakthrough Journey, Kisses from a Good God. And there's a chapter with a title that might just sort of jump out and go, well, that seems to, not fit the flow. But it's a really, really important chapter and a really important part of my breakthrough journey. And I believe a really important part of your breakthrough journey. And that is this: shine the light. It's said of Jesus that when Jesus came into the world, that was judgment. And, judgment is when the light came into the world. It's such a misunderstood word, even misunderstood concept is this concept of judgment. Because here's the truth. We've actually kind of sold a lie, and we need to shine the truth. That's what justice is, shining the light on the truth. And here's the lie, and the lie is that we're going to be judged, that there's a judgment day coming. And actually, I don't find it in the Bible. The only place I find it is in between verses in Revelation, because in Revelation, I believe what we read of is deliverance day, when he comes for everyone whose name is written in the book. He's going to judge for us. It's more like an American Idol judge than the judge in the Old Bailey. And it's a beautiful picture. It really is. And I found on my cancer journey that this awareness that he's going to judge for me. He's for me. He's not against me. But here's the incredible truth. The incredible truth is Jesus said, while I am with you, I am the light of the world. But then he says later on, you are the light of the world. Our assignment is to shine light. It's to shine light on truth, on justice, and that's what we get to do. And we get to do that when people are pressing in for their breakthrough. I want you to know this tonight: he's for you. That's the most important light that I can shine. He didn't send a problem, a challenge, because he's against you. He's for you. This stuff happens, and in the middle of it, he judges for us. And that, in my opinion, is an absolutely beautiful picture. And as you and I press in for our breakthrough, I want you to know this: he's for you. He's going to judge for you. And even, the deliverance day that's written about in Revelation, it's a judgment for us. You see, I believe that we have misunderstood Genesis, because we were removed from the garden not for punishment, but for protection. Protection so that thousands of years later, when Jesus comes, that he could redeem us. And that changes everything when we see it that way. He put the angels to mount guard over the garden to stop us going back in and eating of the other tree, so that we would be eternally unredeemable. He put the angels there to make sure that didn't happen, so that his great plan of sending his son Jesus could be enacted, and that we could receive and experience redemption. He is judging for us, and what we get to do is we get to be the light, because that's what it says. It says judgment is light. Jesus brought this with him when he came. This is the justice, it says in John, that the light has come into the world. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And then he said that we are the light of the world, effectively when he wasn't with us anymore. And so we get to be light, and light is justice, and justice shines light on truth. And honestly, I want to tell you this: I believe it's truth we need. I am believing that we need a truth revival, and a revival of truth, actually, the both. And so I want you just to know tonight, as you press in for your breakthrough, as I press in for our breakthrough in the area that we need a breakthrough, I want you to know this: that he is for you, not against you. Our God is for us. And that is a wonderful, wonderful, amazing truth. And as you press in for the breakthrough, it means that you remove an obstacle out of the way. The obstacle that says he's against you. He sent the problem. He sent the challenge. No, he didn't. He sent Jesus, the light of the world. And that's who he is, and that's the most extraordinary picture. So as you press in for your breakthrough, I want you to know this: he's for you. And your name's in the book if you've said yes to Jesus, and that means he's coming to judge for us. And if I can mimic the American Idol judges. You're going to Hollywood. He's for you. He's judging for you. It's not the judgment of the court of, the criminal court that is send them down. It is the judgment that says his name's in the book. I'm for him. I'm for her. So I want to bless you. It was one of the chapters in my book of shining the light. And I talked a little bit in that chapter about culture as well. And that's one of the wonderful things, that our challenge arrives in a culture of a God who, as we saw yesterday, is good. And as we see today, is for us. So bless you on your breakthrough journey. And I'll see you soon. Good night.